What up, what up? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, A Gemini Gem. Today is August 27th, 2026, and I will be doing a reading for Cancer, okay? Angels, ancestors, guides, God, the Most High. Show me clearly messages for Cancer, August 27th. 2026. I was just leaving a comment in another tarot reader's on one of her readings. She was talking about how, Geminis were really attracted to water signs, and I agree with her. But I also left a comment saying, in my experience, like, Scorpios and Cancers, they don't know how to open up emotionally, and that Geminis, we have no problem doing so. And so it's like vinegar and oil, like we don't mix. Like, yes, they're attractive, but when it comes to opening up emotionally, you have to be vulnerable in that way as well. So I just wanted to point that out. All right, so Cancer, you have Two of Swords, Knight of Rods, Ten of Swords, and Temperance, okay? Air, fire, air, and then this is Sagittarius energy, which is more fire, okay? So there was some sort of betrayal here. Ten of Swords. Being stabbed in the back, left for dead. Okay. Someone close to you betrayed you, shocked you, pulled the rug from underneath you. You didn't see it coming. But the Ten of Swords is also like, not in this card, well, kind of, but in other decks, for the Ten of Swords, you'll see a new horizon in the background. So what it means is like, yes, and then he's also doing a symbol, which the Hierophant does, which talks about a blessing. So yes, there was betrayal and you feel backstabbed and truly hurt, like stabbed to the core of you. But there's a new day on the horizon, right? Like there's a new blessing coming. Temperance. Okay, this is like balance in a situation, creation. This is actually an angel here. So somebody can be watching over you, making sure the situation is going to come out in your favor. Temperance is about like moderation, purpose, and meaning, right? So through this storm, you may find purpose, right? Through this betrayal, you may find meaning, like a new meaning to life, or so to speak, right? The Knight of Rods and then the Two of Swords is kind of like opposite energies, right? Because the Knight of Rods is someone who likes to explore and travel, very passionate. A Knight of Rods is someone who like comes in and gets what they want and then kind of leaves the situation. And then the Two of Swords is like being stagnant and stuck and indecisive. You see the moon in the corner. You may have found out a secret or something that was done in the dark, and it has you kind of blindsided, right? See her with the blindfold. And this may have happened pretty quickly. Like this person may have come in and kind of, again, taken what they wanted and then they just left, right? So you feel betrayed, I think, by this fire sign, because the way they came in so swiftly, and blindsided you. You didn't really see it coming, but there will be balance in this situation. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's somebody you were in a relationship with, whether that be a marriage or, boyfriend girlfriend situation, or someone you were engaged to, because the Two of Cups is being in a partnership, a marriage. Two of Cups also talks about like a contract. So marriage is a contract, but if it's not like marriage, and it could be like in a business contract, right? You have a lot of twos here, two here, two here. Two of Pentacles is juggling, right? So this is Earth, Aries energy, water, and then Earth again. It's a lot going on. Okay, you're juggling your home life, work, family, kids, finances. Like everything is your responsibility, and it's like a storm you're going through. You're juggling all the balls. You're trying to keep everything afloat. But there was something foolish here that someone did, okay? The Fool is about new beginnings and innocence and spontaneity, but it's also about it could be about doing something foolish. Like this person is very naive. They packed up all their belongings. They're setting out on a journey, and the dog, you see the dog? The dog is trying to warn them because they're so kind of like gullible, right? Something regarding money, Four of Pentacles, somebody holding tightly onto money or resources or information, somebody being stingy, a miser. Kind of like that stuck energy, like the Two of Swords here. I don't know if you rushed into marriage. And it's like this, your partner is being very stingy with the finances, and everything is kind of falling on you to, be the breadwinner, be the homemaker, take the kids to school, mow the lawn on Saturdays. It's like there's all of these responsibilities that have fallen on you, but how is that possible when this is supposed to be a union, a partnership? Let's clarify. What is this betrayal? Clarify the Ten of Swords. You have 2, 2, 2. Okay. Twos are about duality, right? Clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay. The Three of Wands. Fire energy. This person is waiting for their ships to come in. They put in a whole lot of work, plotting and planning and strategizing. Now they're waiting for the rewards to come in. So it's almost like somebody betrayed you, backstabbed you, and they're waiting for the results of that to come in, catching you off guard. Give me another card for the Ten of Swords. That's very strange. Ten of Pentacles. This is family. So family could have betrayed you. Again, a partner, fiance, your husband, wife. But Ten of Pentacles also talks about generational wealth. So investments and land and stocks and bonds. And so it's like the betrayal was to Knight of Swords, King of Swords came out. The betrayal was to gain access, the ships, waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for this money to come in. King of Swords popped out. This is like a lawyer, a police officer, could be a judge. King of Swords is very analytical, thinks with his mind, is not ruled by his heart. This is someone who's going to investigate the situation to the fullest. So I feel like this betrayal had to do with monetary gain, and now some way, somehow, it's like in the legal system, like it's being looked into. Like you may be in court, you may be being asked questions by a police officer, a lawyer, but it's like now on to its next phase, next stage, because it was that deep. Like somebody really thought they could leave you for dead and then take all the money. That's what I'm getting. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Wands. This is a lot of conflict and fighting, like internally, a group fighting over this money, like over someone being stingy with the money. Clarify the Temperance. What is this balance that is coming? Okay, Seven of Wands. Somebody is sticking up and fighting and defending themselves. They're not backing down. Okay. Being very defensive. So it's like now it's your turn to fight, right? Now it's your turn to defend yourself, right? Now that you can see it coming, because these people are trying to attack this person from different angles, right? Before you didn't see it coming, but now you do, and it's like now you're prepared. Okay, let's get one more card. Clarify the Two of Swords. What was this stagnation and sort of being blindsided, not seeing something coming? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is doing a lot of planning, working hard, planting seeds. Then the next phase is what are you going to do with those, fruits and vegetables that have come to, that are ripe now, that are ready to pick and sell. But this is somewhat like sort of you reap what you sow. So whatever seeds you plant is what you, is what you sow, is what you get, right? So you didn't see all of this behind the scenes and plotting and planning and strategizing sort of thing going on. You were just totally blindsided, okay? At the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, looking into finances, studying what's going on with the money, information, communication. This is young, immature energy. At the bottom of this deck, Four of Cups, somebody is stuck. They're not able to move. They're being offered something, but they're not taking it seriously, okay? All right, Cancer, you guys drop a comment. Let me know if this resonates. Until the next time, peace.